It's time to the rest of our stories. Parliament has adopted the Finance Minister's modifications of the 2022 budget. Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, in a letter to the House, agreed to, among others, allocate about 10 million cedis for the Keta Sea Defence Project, revise the Aker Energy deal, and also withdraw a JAPA from the budget. On the 1.75% e-levy, the minister added it was still in talks with the minority for consensus on the matter. Commenting on it on the floor of the House, Minority Leader Haruna Idrisu stated emphatically the Minority Caucus still stands opposed to the e-levy.
Mr. Speaker, we believe that the e-levy is punitive. It will undermine our quest to grow a digital economy. Is seeking to tax transactions. Mr. Speaker, you just can imagine if remittance was sent to your mother, 1,000 Ghana, he sends 800 to a sister, 400 to a brother, 400 to another brother, all that will be taxed. Transactions will be taxed. Mr. Speaker, we are guided by the public good, and we think that monies recoverable from the Auditor General report can as well compensate for the imposition of an e-levy. So, Mr. Speaker, we on this side, we are unable to support government in its quest to impose an e-levy at 1.75% on Momo and associated transactions, including remittances and bank transactions. Therefore, we stand opposed, and at every level that e-levy is introduced, we will stand united to oppose it because it will inflict hardships on the core poor of the Ghanaian people. And we stand opposed to it, as I indicated earlier, that you don't tax capital, you tax income and
The Lembele MP Emmanuel Amakofi-Boer questioned the absence of the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta from the chamber, saying he and the majority MP should be blamed if the appropriation bill is not approved by the House.
Right, Honourable Speaker, the Finance Minister brought a policy statement and a budget before us and moved a motion for us to vote adopting or rejecting the policy statement and budget. Mr. Speaker, we debated the motion based on the content of the policy statement and the budget. We voted on the motion. Whether we rejected or accepted it, we ended up voting on the motion. If he is to change the policy statement or budget, he must come by another motion. He must come by another motion. He cannot just lay a paper here and that paper will have the effect of changing what we have already voted on. He cannot lay a paper and it will change what we have already voted on. So, Mr. Speaker, the proper procedure is for the minister to come here and move a motion to amend his earlier motion in which he asked us to adopt a certain policy document and tell us that that policy document has changed to the following effects. And this House will then consider the amendments that he seeks to make to a policy that we either have voted in favor of or against.